Good morning, everyone, and welcome to TAPP Talk Live. We are live here every day from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. and we're here to answer your questions. And if you want a live demonstration, also available for that. We can demonstrate all the products, answer your questions. And we also have a little bit of a theme for every morning. And today's theme is a bit linked with our Pomeranian friend here. I love Unsplash for finding us great images. So that is from a search on help. And the subject today is how can you get help with tap water? So one of the things that we've added is we get asked the same questions quite often. Obviously, we've been, since our launch in 2020, we have been asked a lot of questions. And most of those questions have been allocated and written in the FAQ page. So the FAQ page you can see here right at the very top, next door to compatibility. And here is where you can find all sorts of answers on all sorts of things. So it's split into various different areas. So the top section, just make all these sections a little bit smaller, make it easier. There's quite a lot in here, as you can see. So it's a great place to start. And we start with the Echo Pro and Echo Pro Compact, and then we split it into refills and then fitting. Because these are really the bulk of the questions that we get asked. For instance, one of the common ones is, my mixer has a shower or hose attachment, will it work? And if I show you what we've done here is we've tried to include all our experience as it's happened with these. So it's easy to say, oh, we don't fit to shower mixers, but actually it's not true. Because quite often, for instance, if you've got a mixer like this, which has got a detachable shower unit on the end, this is fitted with an absolute standard adapter, so the normal adapter that we have fitted. And scroll down to this one. This is a very common mixer in Malta. And this shower fitting is absolutely standard as well, although some of them require a longer adapter here. Now, the interesting thing is what is shown on that picture is actually the original tap water filter, the Eco Pro, which is like this. So the Eco Pro, its design slightly changed, and this gap here between the housing unit and the valve actually is now shorter. So the only product that we have that fits these mixers now is the TAPP Eco Pro, which is the smaller mixer, which just sits below that tap. I just realized that I'm pointing to the screen with my finger, which you won't be able to see. So I apologize for that. I'll use the mouse. So which I think you can see on the screen. So the Eco Pro sits below the line of the tap filter, so it fits. This one's an interesting one. I actually saw this on television last night, watching a television program. So this mixer is quite an interesting one. And I use this as an example to show that we can fit to quite a lot of the shower mixers that have particular sort of adapter ends. Now, the important bit is exactly where the water comes out, the aerator. So if I scroll back to that one before, it doesn't matter that this is a shower mixer. What matters is that the aerator is actually a standard size M24 fitting. That's what's important. It can be other fittings, and therefore we use different adapters, but it's where the water comes out that's important. And we get sent a lot of information, and people sometimes detach this bit because it's got to detach the shower unit. Well, actually, it's going to fit where the water comes out. I think there's one final one. This is also quite a common one. And this one works with the weight of the 365 grams of the TAPP Eco Pro. What we did have to do with this one is sometimes you have to use a bit of PTFE tape to sort of jam the bit that moves so that it doesn't come out again. I think that's actually the last one. Oh no, there's this one as well. We had an inquiry about this one this morning actually. And again, this one fits really nicely and also fits well with the Eco Pro Compact. This particular one has a special adapter on it, a longer adapter. So let me just remove that from the screen for a moment and just make that a little bit smaller, and we can look at some of the other subjects that we cover. So let's just add it back in. So yes, fitting is one of the subjects, but we've also got lots of information on the Picture Pro, the ultrafiltration device, which we'll look at next week. The ultrafiltration device is a great system. We actually use that at home here in Gozo because our water comes from the tank. And I know you shouldn't do that, but it just does. That's because of the water pressure. So TAPP Ultrafiltration, this is a unit that is distributed a lot in Asia, in India, Mexico, South America, places like that, where the quality of the water coming from the public supply from a bacteria content point of view is quite poor. So the ultrafiltration is a great device because it will remove 99.9% of all bacteria. So it's specifically designed for that. Now, we don't use it a lot here in Malta or Gozo because we don't need it, because you've got a public water supply that from a bacterial content point of view has no issues. And so therefore we use the Eco Pro and the Eco Pro Compact because these water filters such as the Eco Pro and the TAPP one looks the same. You can see it behind me there. It looks very similar, but these deal with lime scale very effectively, whereas the TAPP one ultrafiltration does not deal with lime scale so effectively. So if you can avoid it, you wouldn't use that in Malta from public supply. But if you've got a well supply, bowser water or tank water, then it would be more appropriate to use this than not use it. We did use an Eco Pro Compact for a while on the tank, and then when the water was getting warm in the summer, we decided to switch to the ultrafiltration. We've also got questions and answers on the Eco Pro on how to buy, including a bit that I'll cover in a minute on payments. Can I pay cash on delivery or by bank transfer? We'll cover that in a minute as part of this morning's issue, this morning's topic. Plus, we've got things like our social impact. So I was having a conversation this morning with an organisation that we supported in 2021 and I believe in 2020 as well. That's when we started working with them. We did, Fondazione Sebbe, and we supported some of the apartments that they have for persons as survivors of domestic violence, and we have some water filters there. And we supply water filters every single year to them, and I was talking about another project. We've grown since 2020. We now have nearly 2,500 customers in Malta, so we're kind of ready to look at taking on another project in addition to the one that we continue to support, which will be our third year. So that's super, and also there's little bits of information on tap water globally. So so that's how to get help. If you'd like to pop comments in the box, in your comment box on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube, we are live every day from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. And you're very welcome to ask any questions you want. You can also use WhatsApp, and exactly the same as I did yesterday, I have forgot to add it to my screen. So you can use WhatsApp as well. And let me just put the number on the screen for you. You can use WhatsApp 356-998-66142, and you can pop questions in there, and I will be able to see them if I look on the screen over there. So how do you get to the help centre? Well, very easily. Just type in tapwater.mt/help. You'll get to the help centre and be able to look at all the topics around there. And if you can't find assistance or you need specific questions answered, then it's really easy. You can contact us anytime you want, but we will answer between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. And we just add the banner at the bottom because I forgot that, reminding us that we are in TAPP Talk Live number 27. And I think this is the end of the second week of doing lives every day. And if you've joined us this week, really grateful. We've had some interesting questions to answer. We've had demonstrations to do. And thank you very much for the comments that you've also sent in. So you can find details about the live show, tapwater.mt/live. From there, you can ask questions as well if you're watching a recording. If you're catching a recording, there's a form you can fill in to ask questions there. And then what I'll do is you're asked for your email address, and that's so that I can send you the answers once I've presented them in TAPP Talk Live. So Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. you will be able to get support both online, and you can look up all sorts of subjects at tapwater.mt/help if you need to. Every time we find new topics, we add them in there. And also we do links to, if any of the questions have been answered in TAPP Talk Live, the links will be in those particular support topics. You can also contact us for support on WhatsApp on 998666142. And you can contact us by email at hello@tapwater.mt. And you can find us on social media, and you can contact us on Instagram and Facebook. Those are the main ones. Facebook is probably better than Instagram because it's easier for us all to access, as we are currently 2 people here. Both myself and Anna-Lena. Anna-Lena provides most of the support and all the answers between 9 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And Facebook is probably easier because that's integrated into our system. So you can find us at TAPP Water Malta. Okay, that's super. If you've got any questions, may I remind you that we are live from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. And if you've got any questions that you'd like answered live this morning, then please do ask us. Otherwise, if you catch the recording, you can go to tapwater.mt/live, and you can fill in a form and ask this question, which we'll present at a later stage. So today, another topic that we were going to answer for you is you get asked quite often, can you do cash on delivery or BOV mobile to mobile? And the answer is yes. So if you struggle with the online shopping, what happens is that you'll get an automated email if you've already logged onto the system and you don't manage to complete an order, saying, can I help? Contact us on the WhatsApp number, and would you like to arrange cash on delivery or BOV mobile to mobile? Oh, an opportunity to say good morning to Anna-Lena. Good morning, Anna-Lena. She's busy on support. So thank you for saying hello there. Yes, the answer is you can pay on cash on delivery or BOV mobile to mobile. All of our invoices are paperless, so we always send them out by paper, so we always need your email address. We can do orders without an email address, but due to our commitment to being paperless, we prefer to have an email address so that you can have your invoices by email. Now, if you can't, and you've only got a mobile phone number, that's okay. We can still do your orders. What we're really interested in doing is helping you not use plastic bottles. So we don't want an email or an email address or lack of email address or the lack of of a desire to do online shopping to stop that. However, cash on delivery or BOV mobile to mobile. BOV mobile to mobile is preferred as cash on delivery we can't actually bank cash, or it's quite difficult to bank cash. I think we can with a lot of effort, but we try not to. But we can do it. So we can take cash on delivery. The courier will ask for the money and then hand you the goods. And you can be assured that the couriers will give us the money and that you have paid, because you won't get the goods otherwise. So we always know that if you've got the goods, the cash on delivery payment has been made. So that's the easiest way to explain that. And BOV mobile to mobile, you're just using payments to this number, 99866 which is tagged to our BOV account, which we use. We can also do an IBAN transfer. If you go to here, tapwater.mt/help, there's a little article about paying on IBAN. So it's very good to hear that you've joined us. I can see we've got quite a few people online, and thank you very much for joining us on this quite warm Friday morning. How are you finding the heat? Because it's been awful, hasn't it? Although it feels slightly cooler today, or is that me just being hopeful for the weekend? If you've got any comments or questions, please do stick them in the comment box, or even just say hello. If you're a happy customer, please also just say hello and that you're a happy customer. That'd be lovely. If you're a new customer, just taking a look to see whether you'd need more information about tap water, then please also ask for a demonstration of any of the products or anything. Or any questions you've got. And you can just put the comments in the box on either Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn, or on WhatsApp on this number here. You can send a message to there, and I will see it and be able to answer your question. And I got a phone call just as I was going live, and I'll just let you know, Mark, I'll give you a call as soon as we are finished, if you happen to be watching. In fact, if you are online, you can even ask your question here. Okay, so can I just ask you if you've got any other questions? In the meantime, if you go to our website, tapwater.mt/news, you'll see that there are actually quite a lot of articles. Now, we're building up the number of information articles we've got on there. What we've covered recently is chlorine removed by a water filter, heavy metals in Malta, in particular some fascinating research about how the amount of heavy metals differs between one location and another. If I remember, there's a link to the research that was done, which was 2015, fair enough. But I often get told by customers, we've got the worst water in Malta, and it sort of almost doesn't matter which area you're in. It's for sure, we know from our customers that the water taste and quality and consistency does change a lot between one area to another. So far, water filters from TAPP, EcoPro and EcoPro Compact. So this is the EcoPro and this is the EcoPro Compact. Both these water filters are in virtually every location in Malta and Gozo. So we know that they're working well in virtually every location. In fact, when I was living in Mzida, we quite often had water that was like coming out brown from the non-filtered, and then we'd switch it and it would be coming out nice and clean and drinkable here. And it was actually brown coming out of here. I've saved a couple of those videos, and I do send them out on social media every now and then because they're it's like you can see the filter working in action. It's really great, and it's not just a dye. It's actually, I was going to say a rude word, but it's the contaminants in the water that we get. So if you've just joined us live, I can see some more people have just joined us. Do ask questions in the comments box. We are live Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. and looking forward to your questions. Just a quick update on deliveries. We are waiting for EcoPro filters, annual packs for EcoPro and the Shower Pro. They will all be arriving on the 26th of August in the ship from Barcelona. So we know we should be out delivering by the 31st at the latest, because it takes a couple of days to get the delivery into the warehouse and also to clear customs. Just another mention of our hardworking courier partners. So they are going to be very hardworking after the 31st of August because we have quite a few back orders of both EcoPro and particular Shower Pro, which has been a busy seller in August. So I think there's 60, 65 orders or something ready to go to E-Deliv as soon as we have the stock in. EcoPro Compact, that is in stock at the moment, so that'll be out straight away to you. And you can contact E-Deliv on 27486847 after 10 a.m. So you get an email from us as soon as we fulfill it, and that tells you where you can contact them. And you can contact them after 10 o'clock. You don't need to contact them unless you need to make arrangements for a particular delivery, as your product will be delivered within 48 hours as soon as they have it. So, thank you very much for joining us. This is the last TAPP Water TAPP Talk Live for this week. It's been a pleasure to have you with us. I can see there's a few people still online. So if you have no more questions, I'm going to call it a day, and we'll see you on Monday. I am off today to go and get those valve replacements, which Malta Post found for us, and they'll be out to everybody on Saturday morning. So thank you very much for joining us this morning. We'll see you on Monday at 10 o'clock. And in the meantime, have a super weekend, and I hope this heat just gives us a little bit of space over the weekend to relax. Thanks, everyone.